I was lucky this summer to be invited as a featured artist at the Appleton Art Museum in Ocala, Florida's Art of the Robot exhibit. Several of my robots are downstairs, and we'll go take a look at them in a minute, but I just kind of want to share with you a true story of how this kind of came about. I have a website, more or less a blog, that features all of my artwork, and the curator of the museum discovered me through that website. Funny story, she sent me an email saying, "Would you be part of the show?" And I didn't believe her at first. And I said, "Are you for real? Is this spam? Are you kidding me?" Well, long story short, she wasn't kidding. And here are my robots to prove it. These are some of the robots that I have on display here at the Appleton. This one in particular, right here, I'm kind of pointing to it. This was the very first robot that I ever created. Interesting story behind this one is that its head was found at an intersection while stopped at a red light with my friend Dan. I asked him to please don't take off without me. I opened up the door, ran out, saw this piece, and because in my head I knew that it was going to be a robot, and hopped back in the car real quick before the light turned green, and we were off. And that night I was busy working the robot that you see before you. That's kind of how the process goes. Is I'll see a part, and it'll somehow call to me and tell me what it needs to be, and I will find other parts from it, and I will make what you see before you, these completed pieces. All of my robots have some sort of story behind them, a little backstory. This one is my favorite, however. His name is Tallboy, but he's basically a robot that's walking around a post-apocalyptic world. He's losing pieces, he's picking up pieces, and he's got a certain motion to him. He's got a different aesthetic. And what I really like about him is the question in his eyes. You wonder what he's going to do next. And this last case represents my more whimsical robots. This first robot here is made out of a bowling pin. She's the Queen of England. This second robot here, she's Roxy is her name. And interesting, well, cute story about her is during one of the events here that the Appleton held for families I was attending, and a little girl had approached me and asked me, pointing to the robot, "What do I have to do to be able to make robots like this?" And I basically said, well, all you need is an imagination and spare parts.